Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're all well and having a really great day so far. Today's video is my first update from my Fast 800 Weight Loss Diary series. So if you'd like to hear how I've got on this week, grab yourself a drink, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into the video. I've just completed my first week back on the Fast 800 and I have to say I'm feeling pretty good. It's been a while since I followed the plan, but I actually slipped back into the routine of it quite easily. I do think a lot of that was down to being organised though, doing a meal plan and ordering my shopping in advance, so I've got everything that I needed ready to go. I have done a dedicated video on what I do to prepare for the Fast 800 in order to have a great first week. So if you haven't checked that out already, I will link that video in the description box below. When I've done the Fast 800 in the past, I have experienced keto flu for a few days, maybe from about day 2 to day 4. And this is quite normal. It can happen when your body switches over from burning sugar for energy to burning fat for energy. But this time I didn't have any headaches at all, and I think that's probably because I drank a lot more water. Being hungry wasn't too much of a problem. I do remember feeling quite hungry in the evenings on day 3 and day 4, but I just toughed it out. Generally speaking though, I felt that I had enough food throughout the week. I've got pretty good with padding out my meals with green vegetables, so there's a decent amount of volume on my plate. I think that it does help to see a full plate because mentally you feel like you've got enough food, but I never bother counting the calories for green vegetables and salads. It's been so hot here in the UK this week, and that might be another reason that I've not felt overly hungry. If you've watched my Fast 800 videos before, you'll know that I usually like to recommend Fast 800 recipes that I've tried just from their cookbooks during the week. But this week, being honest, I just haven't cooked anything. I just haven't fancied any hot food at all. So I've been pretty basic this week and just stuck to salads for lunches and dinners. I have varied the meat in each one, so I've sort of alternated between fish, meat and eggs, and I have tried to switch up the vegetables as well that I'm having in my salad just for a little bit more variety. One thing that I'm really proud of this week is that I went away for a spa weekend with my husband and some friends, and it didn't derail my weight loss. I wasn't calorie counting while I was away, but I did try to choose foods that stuck to the Mediterranean style diet, so tried to avoid sugar where possible and carbs as well. I wasn't 100% on it. I did have about 4 alcoholic drinks, I think 2 hot chocolates which did have cream in, and also a pan au chocolat, but I felt in control of what I was eating and I was able to eat healthily the majority of the time. And I suppose that's reassured me that I can still enjoy a trip away without it impacting my weight loss. We went to Hallcross Hall in Staffordshire and it was so nice just to get away and relax. The food there is great. There are healthier options, but you can also indulge if you want to. I did weigh myself before I went away and then also when I got back, and I think I gained about ½ pound, but I'm absolutely fine with that. Those few drinks and hot chocolates are what's going to keep me sane and on plan long term. One big thing I've noticed about following the Fast 800 is how it impacts my cycle. So if this is too much information for you, or if you're a guy and it's not really relevant, I will pop a timestamp in the corner just so you can skip this next section if you're not interested. As I've told you before, I do have PCOS, so that can mean my periods are quite irregular, and when I'm not following the Fast 800, my cycles can be between about 42 and 48 days apart. But after eating the Fast 800 for just 1 week, it did regulate down to 32 days. Now, ordinarily I might think that this is a coincidence, but this is actually the second time that this has happened to me. And when I look back at some of the trends while I was doing the Fast 800 last year, my cycle times were a lot more regular, and also, you know, shorter time, around I don't know, between 32 and 34 days apart, which obviously is great for me. And to me, it's another strong indicator that following the Fast 800 is healthier for me. So I'm not sure if my result this week is going to be slightly skewed because I am partway through my period. Normally when I'm on my period, I can weigh slightly heavier. I think that's pretty normal for most women, but hey, that's life. This week I've lost 6.6 pounds and I'm absolutely thrilled about it. It just shows me that I was right to start the Fast 800 last week and not put it off until I'd got back from the weekend break. I know that that is something that I've done in the past. I always say, oh, I won't start the diet now because it's so-and-so's party and we're having a meal out, or I'm going away for the weekend here. And being totally honest, there is always something. There is always an excuse not to start. And I think you just have to say, right, I'm starting now, and that's the end of it. Because as I've learnt this week, you can still go away and come in with a good result. And now I'm further along in my journey than I would have been had I put it off. But I was able to go away, have a break with my husband and my friends. I did tweak what I would have ordered slightly, but I was still able to enjoy myself and have a really great time. So I'll take it. I'm so pleased with that result. I have got my phone here so I can look at the stats, but you guys will be able to see them on the screen. So my BMI is now 40.1, that's reduced by 1.2. My body fat is 51.9, so that is a 1.8% reduction. And I think to see that in 1 week is just absolutely amazing. My visceral fat is now 22. My body water, which has also come down, body water has increased. Muscle mass has also increased. So every single reading that I have on here has, you know, gone in a positive direction since this time last week. And I think to see this type of result in so few days is absolutely astounding. Right now I'm feeling extremely positive and I can't wait to see what week 2 will bring. I'm not expecting, you know, to maintain a 6.6 pound loss every single week. I think the majority of the weight is going to be lost in week 1 and it will start to stabilise. But it's certainly heading in the right direction and a really good start to the journey. But as I said before, I just think the Fast 800 seems to suit me and my body. But if you're on a health journey, whether that's following the Fast 800 or doing something else, it doesn't really matter. I'd love to hear how you're getting on in the comments. It's always so nice to interact with you guys and have a chat. And if you'd like this video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up. It really does help my channel and help other people to see it as well. Please don't put pressure on yourself and compare your journey to mine or anybody else's. We've all got to go at our own pace. As I've said before, I'm not here to judge or to tell you what you should or shouldn't weigh. I'm simply here just to share my journey and experience. I'll be uploading my second weight loss diary update on Wednesday next week. So to make sure that you don't miss it, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so it'll let you know when that video has gone live. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you on my next one. Enjoy the rest of your day.